Do you have peace like a river? What does that look like? Is a river peaceful? I guess it depends on the river. Some I've seen are not. When I was growing up, we would sing an old hymn, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I was thinking about that song recently because my family was invited to go canoeing down a river with friends. Now, I've been beside rivers in cabins over the years, and I've driven over many rivers in my life, but never had I floated a river in a canoe. But we were excited about it. But to be honest, I was a little apprehensive. I wasn't sure what to expect, and all I had in my mind were scenes from TV shows where people were paddling like crazy through wild rapids, trying to miss huge tree trunks and rocks, and many ended up capsizing, all of which did not sound peaceful to me. I was reassured this would be nothing like that, so off we went. It was a beautiful day, and once we were out on the water, I was at peace. The river was clear. You could see the fish swimming underneath. We paddled along with the current, listening to birds, breathing in the fresh air, and simply soaking up the atmosphere. It was just what we needed. We stopped along the way and had lunch and would swim. The water was so cool and refreshing, and the view around us was stunning. Just being outside was amazing after spending so many days indoors. Rocky cliffs towered over us in areas, and the trees made a perfect natural wind chime when the breeze would blow. In one spot, we stopped to swim. The current was so strong, you could swim against it and totally stay in the same place. I love to float on my back, so I laid back and let the current carry me for a bit. I could have floated all the way down the river just like that. My stress melted away in those moments. I felt so far removed from the chaos of the world around us. I felt peace like a river in my soul. Isaiah 48:18. If only you had paid attention to my commands, your peace would have been like a river, your well-being like the waves of the sea. God is speaking through the prophet Isaiah to his people. They disregarded his commands, and just like a loving father who wishes his children would have obeyed, he's telling them what they could have had. You could have had peace like a river. You could have rested in my love and care for you. It's never ceasing like the waves of the sea. But instead, you went against the current of my commands. You tried to control it and swim in the opposite direction. Quit fighting against me. Your way leads only to anxiety, fear, and exhaustion. Follow me, my way, and no peace. The promised blessings of God can be missed when we go against the current of his will. That day, canoeing on the river, I got a glimpse of what God was saying through Isaiah. His way, his will is always the path to peace. That's the truth. There is peace like a river for your soul. Simply rest in the current of God's will and you'll discover it. I'm Lori Klein.